Sup y'all, it's me, it's your boy Asmongold, and today we're going to be talking about the Elixir of the Rapid Mind and if it's really worth using or not whenever you're leveling in Wards of Draenor. Now if you guys don't know what this is, it's a potion, well, it's actually an elixir that you can get from a garrison mission. It's very easy to do, but it's also very rare. It makes the potion very expensive, and it's a one-time use only. It persists through death, so I hear. I did not want to test that out though. It persists through death apparently. It lasts for 15 minutes and increases all experience you gain by 300%, okay? And so people use this, like if you see a video where it's like, oh, go from 92 to 96, in like 15-20 minutes, it's not because they have some kind of next level leveling technique. It's because they're using this fucking potion. And so I went on the auction house and I went and I saw how much are these potions. Fuck! Look at that. They're expensive as hell. But don't worry about it. I bought it because I have like over 1 million gold. Which, by the way, I bought like 6 heirlooms and this potion for you guys to do this video. So you guys better like this fucking video because it was expensive to make. And so anyway, I did get a level 100 rogue out of it though. So I guess it's a win-win situation. Anyway, so I went and I bought a potion. And I'm going to be using the potion in the best way possible. And what we're really going to be looking at in this video is using this potion, the comparative advantage of using the potion and spending the gold to, just leveling the character normally, naturally, and having the gold. And so which one is really going to be worth more, and how can you really optimize this potion to the maximum extent? And so anyway, I'm going to be sending this over, and I always I'm a little paranoid, alright? And so I had to send over a pet treat over to my rogue, just in case I mailed it to the wrong sneaky McStab, okay? I just didn't, that's an expensive potion. Not going to be making that mistake. And so anyway, I got my my rogue, he's 93, alright? And I've got a breakdown at the end of this video of like how long each level takes me, and I've been doing, as a general rule, just so you guys know, I did 90 to 100 in about 4 hours, okay? Not really a whole lot of rest experience and with no potion whatsoever. And so we're just going to be going down from there. And so here I am, I'm on my rogue. And so what I did to actually prep for this is I did all of the bonus objectives except for one little thing in each different zone in Gorgrond. And I also did every single trophy. I got all of the different monsters of Gorgrond. Got I think it was like my mom to help me kill all this stuff. And so I'm going to turn in all of these as soon as I pop the potion. I'm going to fly all around, pick up a couple of different treasures, and do turn in every single one of these bonus objectives. As you guys see, there's only one thing left to do, so I just come in there, kill a wasp, and then I got like 300,000 experience. Pretty fucking good deal. And so that's how I'm going to be able to maximize using this potion. Also, because I have flying, I'm able to get to a lot of different places very, very easily. Now, I did, if I could redo this, what I would do is I would get to 94, and then I would use the potion, but before I use it, I would also complete all of the Talador, all of the Talador bonus objectives, because that would make me 94, and so I could be questing in that area, and I would be able to qualify for those bonus objectives, and hopefully go all the way from 94 all the way to 100 in the 15 minutes, instead of 93, and I'm going to be going halfway, almost like 94, to almost about halfway through 98 in the 15 minutes here. And so I'm going to be pretty much going through all this, and so let's go. Alright, so I popped the potion, and you guys can see, watch, my experience bar is going up so fucking fast, and it's like, this is, it's really, really quick, but we're really going to be looking at here is again like the comparative advantage between using this potion and spending the gold, and against the the I guess like advantage of just leveling on your own. And by the way, guys, if you don't really know a good way to level, I've got a leveling guide for you, by the way, and it's very, very good. It can probably get you to and see. Anyway, I'll talk to you. I'll plug my stuff later on. So as you guys can see, I killed a wasp and I got a ton of experience. I'm already level 95. And a potion's taken down, and so here's another, was a bonus objective, and so I planned all this out, and so planning it out and setting all this up took me an hour, and so a lot of people don't really consider that actual time that was spent, but it is time that you spend doing it, because if I wasn't doing that, I would be doing quests and be doing this instead, and so the actual time that you really save by using this potion is much more minimal than you might believe. Also, if you are not really going to be using this potion in this way, it also becomes a lot less useful. Gorgrond is probably the best area in the entire game, really, to use this potion and level up in a very, I guess, like a very quick manner, because of how many bonus objectives there are and how you can just go around and do this. There's literally nothing that can compare to this in the game. Maybe you could do like something in the Grand, but at that point you'd already be 98, and so it really wouldn't be worth it to begin with. And so all of these are going to take me to, again, as I said, 98 and a half. And whenever I finish these, I didn't really expect to be able to complete them as fast as I did, and I didn't really plan for going over to Talador. And so at the last probably 5 minutes of the potion, I pretty much just ran around like an idiot. And also another thing I do want to say is that because I do have flying, I'm able to get to my areas a lot quicker and pick up things that I wasn't able to before. So if you don't have flying, this is going to be a little bit more difficult for you, but I know that people have been using this method before without flying, and it's still been very useful. Now, I'll kind of tell you guys the way that I feel about this right now before we really get into the video too much. is that I don't really think that it's worth it. And I'm not going to use this potion again whenever I level up my next character. I've already kind of got like my leveling path already set out, and it's down. Like I know exactly what I'm going to be doing, exactly when I'm going to be doing it. I don't even have to think about it. I just know. And so using this potion is really going to save me about an hour and a half. And so, you know, I really like, is an hour and a half of my time worth 6,000, almost 7,000 gold? And so that's really kind of what I want to talk to you guys about. And so here I am. I finished up the potion here, pretty much almost done. I think I barely, I missed this last one here. And as you guys can see, I'm 98 and a half, and so I made huge progress. But again, optimization, you know, if I could do this again, which I do not plan on doing, but if I did, what I would do is I would get to 94 without using the potion, and then complete all of the Talendor objectives at 94, and you know, except for the one thing left, and then do all of them at the same time, and hopefully that would take me all the way to 100. And so anyway, potion ran out, and I'm like pretty much right at 98 and a half. And so anyway, I'll tell you guys, as you guys can see on the screen, what my leveling route is, and you know, like without the potion, now I can do 90 to 93 in Shadow Moon Valley in about an hour. That's also including the entry level quests. I did 92 to 93 in I think like 11 minutes, and so that's without any real you know, like bonuses or anything like that. And so that's very, very quick, especially with flying. And I do 93 to 96 or 7 depending in Gorgrond, and then after that I either go to Spires and finish off at Spires, or I go into Grand after I finish off all the easier quests in Spires. And with the potion, what I did is I went from, you know, 90 to 93 in Shadow Moon Valley. That's the same. And then after I got there, I started prepping for the potion, which really took me about an hour. And honestly, that's more of a conservative estimate. I would say that it took me more like probably like an hour and 20 minutes. And so that's all time that I could be spending leveling and actually like leveling the character, but I was spending prepping out and planning for this. And so after that, of course, I went and I got the, sorry, it popped off, came off the screen. Then I put on the potion, popped the potion, did what I just showed you guys. And so that's, you know, 0.25 hours or 15 minutes to get from 93 to 98. And of course, I mean, like they're both about halfway. And so we'll just say from there. And then 98 to 100 took me about a half hour. I finished up my the objectives in Talendor and did the entry level quests in the Grand, and picked up some treasures, and then I was 100. I think 99 to 100 took me I think like 20 minutes. And so what I really like kind of want to emphasize with you guys and make sure that you guys are aware of, a lot of people don't really take into account the prep time and everything else like that. And so really the differentiation between the amount of time that I would take without the potion and with the potion is only about an hour and 15 minutes whenever I take everything down. And so that asks me, you know, it makes me ask, like, is it really worth an hour and 15 minutes of my time? Is 7,000 gold really worth, you know, saving an hour and at best an hour and a half if I redo it and kind of optimize it a little bit better, an hour and a half of leveling? And for me personally, I don't really believe that it is. And so I want you guys to really look at this and kind of look at it analytically and look at the comparative advantage between, you know, using this potion and leveling very, very quickly and spending this gold, or just leveling normally. And this also goes the same with heirlooms. There are a lot of heirlooms that I don't buy. I did for this video, but usually I don't really buy all the heirlooms because I don't really find them as worth it either. And so anyway, guys, it took me, as I said, as you guys can see on the game clock, it didn't really take me that long to go from 98 to 100. And so the whole thing really took me about 3 hours to do, probably a little bit less. And anyway, so I did want to show you guys this. I've been hearing a lot about this potion, seeing a lot of videos about it, and, you know, like kind of like with these misleading titles, because it doesn't really just take you 15 minutes. It takes you time to farm the money to buy the potion, and then also time to set up the potion to make to optimize it as much as possible. And I want to make you guys aware of that, just to see kind of really the depth of this, and you know, like what really goes into it. So hopefully you guys have a better understanding about you know, spending your money on this or not. And I myself have opted not to, but maybe if you're not as good at leveling, but you can at least follow around and go do all the bonus objectives in Gorgrond, it could be a little bit more worth it for you. Or if you just hate leveling, it becomes more worth it. But for me, you know, like as I said, from like an economical standpoint, I don't really find it is. But hopefully this helped you guys and illuminated this issue. I've wanted to do a video about this. Actually, I was laying in bed thinking about doing a video about this, and so hopefully I really do hope you guys like it. If for no other reason, by the way, because I spent like 15,000 gold making this video happen. But hey, Sneaky McStab looks pretty fucking good, doesn't he? So anyway, guys, I hope this helped. I hope you learned something. That's pretty much all I got. So thanks for watching, and like, comment, subscribe.